What's going on YouTube? It's No Change coming to you live from PC Plaza, and I'm here with another episode of my New Orleans Pelicans, my MyLeague, here in NBA 2K16 for the PC. And you guys remember when I said I thought we might be top 6 before the All-Star break? Check us out now. We're actually 4th seeded right now, and I know I'm looking at these standings quite a lot for it to be so early, but I am constantly aware of where we are in the standings and knowing what we need to do to maintain that spot. And in this game, we'll definitely be playing against our division rival and another top seeded team in the West in the San Antonio Spurs. So yet another matchup, another good matchup I should say, for the Brow versus the savvy veteran Tim Duncan, and then LaMarcus Aldridge. I'll be excited to see how Kawhi Leonard plays versus the defense of Quincy Pondexter, who I believe is a pretty good defensive player. And the Spurs are #1 in assists per game, so this is definitely going to be interesting to watch. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's hear from the team.
Hello everybody, Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the New Orleans Pelicans as they go up against the San Antonio Spurs. Checking out the Spurs, they lost game 1 in this matchup earlier this season. They'll see them 4 times in all, looking to even the series with a win tonight.
Alright guys, as Ernie mentioned, we definitely have defeated this team earlier in the season, but of course this matchup will be different. We are playing in San Antonio this time, and the Pelicans should have confidence versus this team still, because they do have that victory under their belt previously this season. And I do just want to touch on something very quickly before I continue with this video as the Brow gets us going. The Pelicans win streak that we were on last game or last episode was ended by the Charlotte Hornets, who beat us by a score of 103-97 and ended our win streak only 2 games after the filming of that episode. So it's a new streak here. We are currently on a win streak of 1, looking to get our victory over this top seeded team in the San Antonio Spurs. And here's Kawhi Leonard with very good ball movement by the Spurs. He's the beneficiary of very good ball movement, knocking down the 3 there. And here is Alexis Ajinça just overpowering and oversizing the opposition there, and we are in a tie game at 19 apiece. And there's Boris Diaw gonna knock down the long 2, and Alvin Gentry takes a timeout and says let's talk things over. So we are currently down by 2, where Ryan Anderson changes that as we get the lead off of another 3. The defender was on the floor, couldn't get up fast enough to defend the shot, and here's Ish Smith getting the point guard duties, gonna knock down a buzzer beater to give us the lead going into the second quarter. Shot clock cheese, as Chris Smoove would say. And here's Norris Cole gonna find Anthony Davis cutting towards the basket for a one-handed slam. And here's Anthony Davis on the defense of Tim Duncan, gonna find an open Quincy Pondexter as the Spurs decided to double team Anthony Davis. We're gonna see how long that strategy lasts and if it is effective. And there it is again, and not effective that time, I'd say, as Anthony Davis gets the hook shot to go down. And there's Kawhi Leonard firing back with a 3 on the other end. So it looks like the Spurs are going to do something no other team has done this season, surprisingly, given his performance and numbers, which is double teaming Anthony Davis. We'll see how effective that is. And there's, oh my lord, another crossover by Tony Parker. My defense on the ball is just terrible. And there's Kawhi Leonard again knocking down another 3. Quincy Pondexter definitely has to do something to guard that man out behind the 3-point line, and there he could have taken another one. And there's another shot by him. Great defense by Anthony Davis. They're gonna find Alonzo G in transition, back to Anthony Davis, gonna get a slam over the defense of LaMarcus Aldridge. And here's another look at it, just straight up over the defense of LaMarcus Aldridge. Then the ball hits him, and Anthony Davis with an all-star play there, going up over the defense and showing no regard for LaMarcus Aldridge or his feelings. And he is hyped up. We have the lead. He's feeling pretty good about how things are going here at the AT&T Center in Texas. Now we're going to get another nice dish from Ish Smith, getting it into Anthony Davis. And they're passing the ball around. Let's see if they can get a basket here. We have a mismatch in the paint. There's LaMarcus Aldridge electing to go for the turnaround jump shot, and that goes down. We are leading by 6 points. Here he is again, gonna knock down yet another shot on back-to-back possessions. This guy is doing his thing. But we are at halftime. Let's hear from the crew.
the excitement so far. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He had 12 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. After missing last game, it was clearly evident he wanted to make his mark tonight. So that does it for us. Hope you enjoyed our halftime show. Now, we take you back to Kevin Harlan.
You guys remember the matchup that I talked about earlier in the video, LaMarcus Aldridge versus Anthony Davis? But I pretty much think at this point, in terms of who's willing their team, it would be Anthony Davis versus Kawhi Leonard, as he's been performing very, very well. And here he is again, getting the foul on the turnaround jump shot. Quincy Pondexter can't believe it, and quite frankly, neither can I. And he's like, me? Who? Me? Where? Where's the foul? And let's take another look at it if we can. I'm not sure if they'll show it or not, but definitely a soft foul. But nonetheless, Kawhi Leonard's going to go to the line and see if he can convert the 3-point play. And let's see what the score is. How's everything going with the score? We are actually losing now. He could have given them a 2-point lead there, but here's Patty Mills going to step back for a 3 in transition, and he knocked it down, and the mascot is getting it in, moonwalking on the sideline, and there's a steal. Pelicans, you cannot play sloppy with the ball, but here's a block by Anthony Davis. Mills thought he had for sure an easy basket, and here's Anthony Davis again with the and one in transition after getting the block, and here he shows yet another quality play on both ends of the floor. Anthony Davis, we've seen this night in and night out. You guys have got to be excited to see this for the next several years to come. And guess what? He goes to the line and knocks down the free throw to tie this game up. And here is Tony Parker getting open near the 3-point line, knocking down the long 2. And here's Anthony Davis again versus the defense of David West and Manu Ginobili. And we're going to kick it out to Ryan Anderson. And you know what he does. He knocks down shots for a living, and we are leading by 3. They're going to kick it out to Diaw. They have a big man who can shoot of their own, and they get a 3 right back. Things are all tied at 70, and they're having fun. That's what I love about the Spurs. They are such a selfless basketball team, and they all still have a lot of fun playing together. And here's Ginobili going back, sipping the fountain of youth, and getting an and one. Count it, and the free throw. Let's see if he can knock it down. He does just that. We didn't expect any less from the veteran there. And here's Ish Smith getting a lot of minutes here. Going to kick this one to Ryan Anderson, getting his way into the paint and realizing the mismatch. Didn't get any help and knocked it down. And here he is again with a step back. Going to knock that one down to tie things up. Ryan Anderson has come alive. It is now the 4th quarter. We are down by 2 points. But the teams have been pretty much neck and neck up to this point, as they have created a 6-point lead here in the 4th. And we get a block. Anthony Davis gets his shot sent back. Manu Ginobili in transition, finding an open Tony Parker for 3, and we just cannot allow that. And here Tony Parker is again with a tough basket, and these veterans are really turning it on, sipping the fountain of youth, as I like to call it. And there's Ginobili knocking down one. Going to Ginobili again, shot clock winding down. He's going to step back and knock this one down, and that was the craziest thing I have ever seen when it happened to me. And here's Kawhi Leonard, of course, getting it in. The Pelicans have not been able to find scoring here in the 4th quarter when they need it most. Where's Anthony Davis when you need him? They are leading by 19 points. And here's Kawhi Leonard getting double teamed. Did not elect to pass it to Aldridge, but instead Tony Parker is going to pull up for the free throw jump shot, and that goes down. Why not? Like I mentioned in the last video, when you're on, you're on. Anthony Davis getting a slam there. We're going to get a 3 from Ryan Anderson here. That goes down. It is a 12-point lead. We've knocked it down. Let's see if we can play some defense. And there's Kawhi Leonard over the body of, I believe that was Aginsa or Davis. And here's a 3 by Drew Holiday, gonna knock it down to an 11-point game. We're not done just yet. And here's Kawhi Leonard gonna knock this one down, gonna try to put his foot on our throat. And here he is again with another basket. Kawhi Leonard is not to be stopped, and the Spurs built their lead right back up behind the very, very masterful fourth quarter performance by Kawhi Leonard. We are used to seeing that type of performance out of Anthony Davis. However, tonight it just didn't happen, and nobody can perform to that level every night, night in and night out. That's just not realistic to ask. But anyway, I'll get to my reflections on this game. I think we played a very good game versus a very good opponent. I think they came in with a very good strategy of distributing the ball and getting scoring from all of their different positions, including the bench. The Spurs are a very deep team, in my opinion, if you look at their lineup, especially at the 4 and 5 area. But they had a very good strategy, especially defensively. Like I mentioned earlier, they did something that no other team had done this season thus far, which was double Anthony Davis. Although he did get some scoring there early in the fourth quarter, that was very effective. They held him to 21 points, with his only 3 points under his average, but still doing a good job of containing him. He did get 10 rebounds and 4 assists. 19 points for Ryan Anderson. A lot of different players scoring in double digits. We played a very good team game as well, but turned the ball over a little bit too much. The Spurs did better than their season average of 27 assists. They actually got 30 in this game, so they executed their game plan almost to perfection. But I hope you guys did enjoy this game. Look out for our next video versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. So LeBron James, Kevin Love, Kyrie Irving and company will be facing off versus this hot New Orleans Pelicans team. You guys don't want to miss that. It'll be the last game I show before All-Star break, and then we can start getting into the home stretch and into the postseason. I hope to see you guys in that episode, and enjoy the rest of your nights, guys.